Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As a native New Yorker, born, raised, and had my professional career here, it's always a privilege to welcome you to my fair city. And to show you what a warm welcome this is, you should also understand that we've warmed the climate for you. Because in mid-October, it is rare for New York City to be this warm. So think of it as an extension of the warm welcome. I'd like to begin, as other speakers, by thanking Ian and the Bank of New York Mellon for hosting us. I would also like to thank Mohammed Barakat, Chairman of the Union of Arab Banks, and Dr. Joseph Torbay, Chairman of the World Union of Arab Bankers, for their sponsorship of this conference. And it is very special for me to be joined today by two friends, Dr. Mohammed Basiri, Deputy Governor of the Central Bank of Lebanon, and while I don't think he's here yet, no, I know Mohammed is here, but the other person I wanted to acknowledge is Assistant Secretary Daniel Glazer. Oh, there's Daniel. I figured you were going to make a grand entrance later. All right. And very good to be with two of my friends. It's a privilege for me also to welcome all of you, the delegates, because your participation is absolutely crucial to the success of the conference. It is gratifying to see so many who have made it here to my fair city from so far. In December of 2006, I had the privilege of speaking at the opening ceremony for what was then our second United States, Middle East, North Africa private sector dialogue. Between then and today, the United States experienced the worst financial crisis that we have seen since our Great Depression in the 30s, a comment that both of the preceding speakers have also noted. And while the United States has emerged from that terrible crisis, there were some very dark days, particularly 6 years ago in September and October of 2008. I was in Washington yesterday, and some who were with me were recollecting that exactly 6 years ago on Columbus Day in 2008, we had a historic event at the Treasury Department where our large, systemically important institutions took capital from the Treasury Department. An extraordinary event that these 9 institutions would take that capital 6 years ago. One of the institutions, of course, and Ian, I'm sure you remember this, was Bank of New York Mellon. And it drove home to me the important point for just how much things have changed in the last 6 years, changed for the better. We learned from our financial crisis that even very difficult problems can be solved when there is hard work, determined commitment, and a unified group of constituents with the will to solve problems. Corresponding current banking, the topic of our dialogue, undoubtedly faces very difficult problems now. Mohammed Barakat made that point, so did Ian, and I completely agree. With that being acknowledged, I am confident that those problems are solvable with hard work, determined commitment, and a unified group of constituents, such as we see in this room, with the will to craft solutions. This conference, ladies and gentlemen, can be a tangible milestone in making measurable progress. I commend our host, the sponsors, and all of you for being here. And I look forward to our work together on solutions. Thank you very much.